Did you know that Zenitsu was originally an orphan, abandoned by his parents? The story reveals that Zenitsu, burdened with a large debt after being deceived by a woman he loved, was taken in by Shigoro, a former Hashira, and joined the Demon Slayer Corps. Although Zenitsu is often seen as having a bright and cheerful personality, the dream he experiences due to Enmu's technique in the Mugen Train arc portrays a very dark inner world, completely shut off from any outside intrusion. Other than this, very little specific information about Zenitsu's past has been revealed. While the backstories of Tanjiro and even Inosuke, who is also an orphan, have been somewhat disclosed, Zenitsu's past remains shrouded in mystery. However, due to the mysterious behavior Zenitsu occasionally exhibits in the story and anime, along with several striking similarities, a theory has emerged that Zenitsu's mother might be Nakime. Let's first take a look at the backgrounds of Zenitsu and Nakime, as these are crucial keys in considering the potential relationship between the two. Zenitsu originally comes from Ushigome, Tokyo, a region that flourished with red light districts during the Edo period. Given the fact that many unwanted children born between courtesans and their clients were abandoned in such districts, it is possible that Zenitsu, hailing from this area, was the child of a woman working in the red light district and one of her clients. Nakime, during her human life, played the biwa as a geisha in a red light district. Although she was married, it is recorded that Nakime was an unknown biwa player with little income, and her husband was addicted to gambling, making their life extremely impoverished. This brings us to the first common point and deduction. As mentioned earlier, Nakime worked as a biwa player in a red light district during her human life. Zenitsu also hails from a red light district. Many women working in these districts were impoverished. Additionally, considering the historical context in which many women working in red light districts had children with multiple clients and, due to poverty, often abandoned those children, it is plausible that Zenitsu was one such child, born unwillingly to a woman working in the district and one of her clients. In the Entertainment District arc, Zenitsu, disguised as a girl, was shown skillfully playing the shamisen. His talent was so exceptional that other performers remarked, "With his keen ear, he can play anything, be it a shamisen or a koto," after hearing it just once. As you know, Nakime, during her human life, was an unknown biwa player working as a geisha in a red light district. If they were indeed mother and son, it would make sense that Zenitsu inherited his sharp hearing and talent for stringed instruments. As mentioned earlier, the official fan book states that Nakime's husband during her human life was addicted to gambling. Surprisingly, Zenitsu's hobby is also gambling, and he is often depicted with dice in various illustrations, suggesting some intentional connection. If Zenitsu's keen hearing is inherited from Nakime, and his fondness for gambling is inherited from his father, then these connections start to make sense. Nakime's silky, textured black hair might seem completely different from Zenitsu's hair at first glance, but Zenitsu originally had straight black hair. It turned blonde after he was struck by lightning during his training with his mentor, Shigoro. Although this connection might seem a bit weak, especially considering that other characters like Iguro also have similar textured black hair, when you consider the earlier mentioned backgrounds and similarities between Nakime and Zenitsu, the theory becomes more plausible. And finally, there's a particular scene in the anime version of the Entertainment District arc where Zenitsu behaves strangely, almost as if he's searching for someone, looking around the district. This scene feels very out of place and disconnected from the surrounding events. What if, at that moment, Zenitsu was sensing some connection to the red light district? Or perhaps something felt familiar to him? What if he was searching for his mother? Although this is just a hypothesis, given that Demon Slayer intentionally leaves many aspects of its story incomplete, it's not entirely impossible. If you have any other secrets or theories about these characters that you know of, please share them in the comments. This channel explores the hidden secrets and theories behind Japanese manga like Demon Slayer. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.